Sources: Marcus Smart agrees to 4-year, $77 million extension with Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics are keeping veteran point guard Marcus Smart and have agreed to a contract extension for the foreseeable future of the team. Per reports from Shams Charania of The Athletic and Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN, Smart later made a vague tweet using shamrock emojis that seemed to confirm the news. Smart was set to enter the final season of his previous contract that pays him $13.8 million. The new deal will see Smart paid $77 million over 4 years. The extension begins with the 2022 to 2023 season and is the maximum allowable off Smart's $14.3 million salary for 2021 to 2022. The extension will have Smart under contract fully guaranteed with Boston through 2025 to 2026. It's been reported that Smart's extension includes a trade bonus, but has no options. The deal does not include a player option. Smart has played his entire 7-year career with the Celtics. Smart is the longest tenured Celtic who drafted him 6th overall in 2014. During that time, Smart has become Boston's unofficial captain and a franchise favorite for his all-out style of play. Those same qualities, along with his efforts off the floor, have also made him a beloved figure in Boston. Marcus Smart, 27, averaged career highs in points, 13.1, assists, 5.7, blocks, 0.5, and minutes, 32.9, in 48 appearances for the Celtics last season. Unfortunately, the increased production came with some fall-off in Smart's shooting. He shot just 39.8% overall and only 33% from behind the arc. Smart has developed into one of the vital part of this Celtics franchise's most important players. Even though Smart is not an efficient scorer, his defensive ability has made him one of the most valuable all-around players in the NBA. An elite defender and competitor who has twice been voted to NBA All-Defensive First Teams for 2 straight seasons in 2019 and 2020 because of his work on the defensive end and making sometimes outrageous hustle plays. Another big part of Smart's success in the NBA is his versatility. He has appeared in 449 games in the past 7 seasons, with 228 of those coming in the starting lineup. The Celtics have used him at point guard and shooting guard. He has helped the Celtics reach the playoffs in each of his 7 seasons with the team. New Celtics head coach Ime Udoka recently said the team's plan is to have Smart function as their primary playmaker. This backs up comments from Udoka's introductory press conference where he stated Smart is a foundational player. This new extension also exhibits a significant commitment from Smart's former head coach, and now in his first season as Boston's president of basketball operations, Brad Stevens. Stevens was once asked about Smart's play and famously said, "We love and trust him, knows very well what Smart is capable of doing and how important he is to the franchise's success." Smart joins teammate Jason Tatum as Celtics were signed through 2025 to 2026. Tatum has a player option for that season worth $37.1 million. Jaylen Brown is under contract through 2023 to 2024. Smart has given the franchise more flexibility to flesh out its roster for the short and long term around a trio of himself, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. This extension for Smart seemingly takes Boston out of the running to create max cap space in the summer of 2022. That path was always unlikely, given it would have meant declining several 2022 to 2023 team options this fall for players on their rookie scale contracts. All-star teammate Jason Tatum took to Twitter to congratulate Smart shortly after the report surfaced. With his current contract up after next season, there had been questions about his future with the team, especially after the Celtics shook up the front office and hired Ime Udoka as the new head coach. This agreement ends any doubts in trade talks, and solidifies Smart as a core contributor for years to come. Earlier this summer, Udoka told a Boston radio station that he views Smart as a pillar for the Celtics moving forward. "I've spent time with all 3 of those guys, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown and Smart. They all bring something different to the team," Udoka said. "What Marcus brings is invaluable. He's the heart and soul of the team at times. Marcus has that edge and toughness about him. The things he brings to your team are the things you love every player to bring. You hate playing against him, but you want him on your side. He's another foundational piece. He's been here through thick and thin. He's seen the winning and seen some down times. What he does for Jason and Jalen is invaluable in my eyes. After the Celtics traded Kemba Walker, the number 16 overall pick in the 2021 NBA Draft and a 2025 second-round pick to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Al Horford, Moses Brown and a second-round pick in 2023, earlier this offseason, swapping Walker's salary, $36 million, for Horford's, $26.5 million, gave the Celtics an additional $9.5 million in cap space to use on roster improvements this summer. Smart is expected to begin next season as the starting point guard. Udoka said last week that the team is planning to put the ball in Smart's hands, and that he asked for the responsibility of being a playmaker around Tatum and Brown. Smart's assist numbers have increased in each of the past 3 seasons, to a career-high 5.7 per game last season. He certainly has the playmaking skills to run a team, but if he's going to have the ball more often, he will need to improve his shot selection, which can get a little frustrating at times.